Welcome to the next video here about balance patches 1.30 that is now on the PTR. This video will cover the Undead. And to be honest, I shouldn't smile because Undead is screwed, in my opinion. There are many nerfs and a few buffs, but I don't think the buffs make up for the nerfs. It's like really crazy. And we will see if you share my opinion or am I just a little, I don't know, too skeptical of what Blizzard did with the Undead Scourge. So we start with the Lich. Frost Armor got the duration decreased from 5 seconds to 4, that's 20%. I think that's still fair. I mean, it's a little nerf, but you see Frost Armor basically only against Orc, sometimes against Human and Night Elf, but very rarely, so I think it's okay. That's not the biggest of deals. A long-awaited buff for the poor Acolytes who are not protected at all. They have more hit points, more regen on Blight, more armor, and more movement speed. So they are tankier, they regen easier, and they move faster. So that's very good. I mean, it's still not a entangled Goldmine where you can hide your Acolytes or that they have an anti-magic shell or something. But this will help. 100% more regen. It's good. I like that change. It's not imbalanced. You can still harass them. They shouldn't be too easy to kill by Clap now, for example. Or Fan of Knives or whatever. You still have to take care of them. It's not like they're super tanks now. But it's a good change. And maybe you will see later why that could be something for Undead Tower Rushes as well. Fiends, well, there was a bug that got nerfed. Before it was when you use Web, then Burrow and Unburrow, the cooldown of the Web was gone or reset. That's not the case anymore. It was a bug, it was fixed. It's fine. Necromancer's got a big changelog. Their skills first. Raise Dead. Yeah, the skeletons live longer now, 5 seconds, it's okay. Unholy Frenzy reduces, of course, HP when used, so it's reduced now from 4 HP per second to 3. You can heal against that with statues fairly easy, I'd say. And the mana cost of Cripple got reduced from 175 to 150. All good spells, but one weakness, Dispel. So if there's Dispel, those spells are basically useless, and so is the Necromancer. Especially for the skeletons. I think Blizzard really wants to push for earlier skeleton usage, and you will see why. Because all the skeleton stuff got buffed. Skeleton longevity, 5 second more uptime for the skeletons, so that's like 65 seconds now. It's a little bit more expensive, but okay. Skeleton mastery unlocks at tier 2, so you can get range skeletons at tier 2. And they have more hit points, like the warriors and the mages. That's all decent, that's all nice. But I don't think we will see that more. Against Night Elf, you can screw skeleton usage because there's wisps. Humans, against humans it could work actually. But they have towers. Against humans it could really work. Against Orc, maybe as well. There's no Dispel for Orc. But then, where's your damage? I don't know. You still need Slaughterhouse and Banshee House, so I don't know if Necromancers will see a rise here. I don't think so. Like, Undead Caster is still very weak, and that was the biggest buff of Undead in the entire patch. Obsidian Statue, less HP. It's like a key unit of the army. You need them in every single matchup. Maybe they were a little too tanky for a caster unit, so might be fine. And then the poor destroyers. Of course, a lot of humans especially are hating on destroyers, but man, less HP here. The Orb of Annihilation, that is the attack that you use when you have mana on your destroyers, reduced by, what is it, 25% damage? Yeah, 25% damage. And your Dispel does less damage as well. That is the only Dispel that Undead has. Only 160 damage against summons. As I said in previous videos, Dispel through the bank got nerfed. But I don't know if that means that you get less HP from that as well. I don't think so, but man. 3 nerfs against the Destroyer. I don't think that's fair. Frost Worms nerfed as well. The Frost Breath duration on heroes got cut by 70%. So that will like make the Night Elves happy, I guess, because that was the only matchup where it was effectively used. But yeah, 7 seconds less is pretty hard as well. So for more good news for the Undead, everybody said that expanding is too hard, takes too long, is too expensive. So Blizzard has a change for that. Haunted Goldmine cost got reduced by 30 gold and 10 lumber. It does summon a little less blight, therefore, so you have to build the towers closer by. But you do that anyway, so it doesn't really affect that, I guess. So that's a good change, even if it's a slight change. Kind of the same goes for the Necropolis. The gold cost reduced by 30 and the build time by 10 seconds. Does that mean we will see more of the ghoul aggression Necropolis instead of Zigurat play? Could be interesting. Like in general, 60 gold less for an expansion, 10% less build time for the Necropolis. I think that's fine. We will see if that affects the Undead play. Like, in recent weeks we have seen more and more expansions from Undead, and that worked really well with the Dreadnought Third especially. So this will help, and this might help against humans on tier 2 as well. So that could certainly be interesting. I don't know, but we'll see. Zigurats got buffed as well, so they don't get blown up by zappers anymore. 600 HP now, so they survive a zapper detonation. That's good. Another ability that got a lot of love from Blizzard here is Cannibalize. Decreased duration. We have seen those changes in patch 1.29 already. Less time, but therefore more something, more damage, more healing. Same here. So it only takes 20 seconds now to use Cannibalize instead of 33. For the ghouls, we have 16 HP per second healing now, up from 10. And for the abominations, it's 10 more HP. So that is a little more healing in general for the abomination, a little less healing in general for the ghoul. It's 500 heal for the A-bomb, 320 heal for the ghoul. So that's fine. I think the duration is the best thing, so they don't have to stand there the entire time, and it takes less time to use Cannibalize. I would still like it to be, like, you consume a corpse, and then you have regen on your unit, but you can walk, and if you're attacked, that regen is gone. That would be my change, but it's okay. Disease Cloud damage got doubled, or the DPS got doubled. Time got cut by 25%. So it's not too much more damage now, it's just more damage in less time. Before it was 120 damage, now it's 180. It's okay, but we will see a bigger effect, I guess, since there's gonna be more instances where Disease Cloud is higher than the unit regen. That's good. Exhumed Corpse generates a Crypt Fiend Corpse, okay. Items. Another big nerf for Undead. Orb of Corruption, decreased armor. I mean, this item was too strong for sure. But 1 armor entirely is, what was it, 6%? No, 5% less damage of every shot. The Undead rely so much on this item. I don't know, I feel Undead will be way weaker with this patch. With Destroyer nerf and Orb nerf, etc, etc. Sacrificial Skull doesn't require Graveyard anymore, and it's faster restocked. So maybe we will see more Blight on the map. Maybe we will see more tower rushes with the stronger Acolytes. And the stronger Zigurats. Could be a possibility. So Blizzard wants Undead to play less with this one-trick pony timing play that Undeads have now. But with more variety. They didn't touch the Banshees, that's interesting. They want to see more Necros, obviously. Maybe even more melee. I mean, they buffed the Dreadnought for the Vamp Aura before, and now Cannibalize got a little love. I still don't know. I still think it's not really viable to go for that. I think you still rely on Fiends and Heavy Air against most of the other races. But maybe the other Undeads are more creative than me, and we will see more Necro play. Would make me very happy, but what do you guys think? Is Undead now underpowered? Will they suffer again? Will the long drought of Undead wins continue, or happen again? We will see about that. Tell us your feedback in the comments, and our next video will cover the Night Elves.